Good morning, babe.
Hello.
Hey. Okay, so I know you guys missed us. Well, we busy over here on our weekends. Okay, so lots is happening. Texas, first and foremost. I am absolutely devastated to see all of those videos. I mean, literal trailers, cabins just floating on down, miles. 20 girls are missing from Camp Mystic right now.
Well,
I don't know what the updates are right now, but that was the last report that I found from Aaron Parnas. And this is devastating. All because, and you know, the New York Times is now reporting that there were some key people in the weather department, whatever they call it, that were not there to report.
Well, here's the thing. And yeah, it's easy to point the finger at Trump or the administration or Elon Musk or Doge or wherever you want to point the finger. There's plenty of places to point it. But there's also this other thing in play, and I don't really see anyone talking about it. Climate change, guys. It's a real thing. And you can call it global warming or global cooling or climate change or weather patterns or the 500-year cycle or the 10,000-year cycle. You can call it whatever you want. But weather just keeps getting wackier and wackier and wackier in this country and in this world. And these things are going to continue to crop up. We had those tornadoes a month or two ago where they blamed the administration because the people didn't get the alert in time to go in their basement, and some people died, and a couple towns were essentially wiped off the map. And now you have these floods in Texas, which essentially will probably do the same thing, and there's going to be some people that die. So now you have this essentially compounded problem. Weather's already been getting weirder and weirder and weirder, and now you've taken away the people that are kind of, what do I want to say, for lack of a better word, the guards and the safety rails, or the guardrails and the safety people that help to identify and prevent these sorts of things and warn people and make sure that we have as much information as possible. So these things are only going to continue to happen, whether it's air traffic control or weather or, God forbid, another pandemic.
So what's the solution? How do we all fight climate change?
Well, it's too late. That ship has sailed.
Hold on though. I don't know. Do you remember at the beginning of the pandemic, we all had those months off?
Right.
They said that because our carbon footprint wasn't going up in the air, they said that from space, they saw pictures of Earth and how well it was doing without all of that.
Right.
Meaning, I guess we'll all have to kind of scale back.
But the weather part of it is already in motion. The damage is done. The Earth is a self-regulating organism. It does not need us. It does not care about us.
Right.
We can contribute to it. We can make things better or worse for ourselves. But the Earth we are inconsequential to the planet Earth. Short of detonating nuclear weapons and blowing it up, there's nothing that we're doing. And here's the other thing. Don't let these motherfuckers gaslight you. What you're doing or not doing is pretty inconsequential. You have giant corporations shooting smoke into the air and pumping shit into rivers and data centers using massive amounts of water to fucking cool their fucking towers for AI. Your pizza box that you threw in the trash instead of the recycling, that's not killing the planet. Yeah, that's not the problem. Now do your part, buy the best car you can drive. I drive a hybrid because that's what
not
works
even
for
just
me.
that. If you can walk more, more.
But no, live your life. Go to the corporations that are actually polluting shit, or the giant airplanes in the sky that are actually polluting shit. You're not hurting anything. What we do, the average person, is not hurting anything.
But if you said something about airplanes, the average person is traveling.
But I'm just saying, you're flying in an airplane with 250 other people to get to your business meeting. You have celebrities flying one person in that same size airplane that is making the same amount of pollution. So you're taking mass transit and they're just wasting gas.
Okay.
So, yeah, you got to live your life. So what I'm saying is, be conscious, do your part, but don't beat yourself up. Don't feel bad if you do something that's wasteful or whatever, because it's a drop in the bucket.
What's mind-boggling is the fact that these people, these corporations, don't care what they're doing, but they're also leaving a mess for their own next generation to clean up after them.
Generation.
Obviously, they don't.
They never
It's
have.
obvious.
We live near Cleveland, and I don't know who's familiar with the area, but in the 70s, our river caught on fire.
Oh,
and not just once, 13 times.
And caused by, how does a river catch on fire?
Pollution. It was so, look up pictures of the Cuyahoga River in the 60s and 70s. It is fucking red. It is like this brownish red color. And it caught on fire 13 times. And it's one of the things that sparked the creation of the EPA. So these companies know, as we've touched on in other things, and I know we've kind of kicked off from our point that we started at, but these companies are racing each other to the bottom. They do not care. It is stack money as fast as you can before the bottom falls out.
And the answer is what you just said. The only way to stop them is to cut them at their money supply.
Well, right, but you also
be more
have
conscious
to live
as
your
a
life.
consumer
Right.
on what you purchase and what you're contributing. We all have a part in this.
To an extent, but our part is insignificant compared to their part. You can go live in the woods and build your own cabin with trees you cut down and have a solar panel on top and go get your water out of the river and never use a chemical and never do anything, and the giant factory that's pumping shit into the air is still going to offset everything that you do. We can go be Luddites and live in the fucking woods, and as long as corporations are polluting shit and fucking all these other things are happening, it's not helping. So we have to hold them accountable more so than beating ourselves up.
I know that's right. Okay. Please follow our YouTube at KitchenTalks and click the notification button so that you don't miss our videos. I know a lot of people have said that we have not been popping up on their FYP, but if you click that notification and hit all, you'll get all of our videos. And we appreciate you guys being here. Thank you.